How do you seek refuge from negative thoughts or whispers in your daily life? Let me know in comments. Understanding Surah An-Nas at a deeper level. Surah An-Nas is the final surah of the Quran, revealed in Makkah, and it consists of just 6 verses. Yet, these 6 verses carry profound lessons about seeking protection from the unseen evils that impact our inner selves. It's important to remember that the entire surah is a single sentence, emphasizing that its ayahs should be understood in their complete context, not in isolation. First, unique pairing with Surah Al-Falaq. This surah, when paired with Surah Al-Falaq, forms what is known as the Mu'awwazatan, the 2 surahs of protection. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, specifically mentioned these 2 surahs as unparalleled in their ability to provide spiritual safeguarding. He said, "Have you not seen the verses Allah revealed to me in the night? No one has seen the likes of them. Say, I seek refuge in the Lord of the people, Surah An-Nas, and say, I seek refuge in the Lord of the daybreak, Surah Al-Falaq." Sahih Muslim Hadith number 814. These surahs act as complementary forms of protection. Surah Al-Falaq defends us against external harms, while Surah An-Nas shields the believer from internal threats, particularly the whispers of shaitan. Number 2, the 3 names of Allah in Surah An-Nas. In this surah, we invoke Allah using 3 of His magnificent names: Rab, Lord; Malik, King; and Ilah, God. Each title carries significant meaning, especially in the context of seeking protection. Rab, Lord, the one who nurtures, sustains, and cares for humanity. We seek refuge in the one who is intimately involved in our well-being and growth. Malik, King, the one with absolute authority and control over everything, including the people. Only Allah can fully protect us from others because He alone has dominion over all of humanity. Ilah, God, the one we worship, who is worthy of all devotion. When a person fails to recognize Allah as their Ilah, they fall prey to the false influences and temptations of Satan. By invoking these 3 names, we acknowledge Allah's ultimate power over our lives and hearts, expressing our need for His protection from both physical and spiritual dangers. Number 3, the danger of ignoring Allah's authority. When we lose sight of Allah as our Ilah, deny His nurturing role as our Rabb, and forget His sovereignty as Malik, we become vulnerable to the whispers of Satan. He finds a way into our hearts and manipulates us according to His will. This shows the importance of staying connected to Allah in all His attributes. Number 4, the repetition of An-Nas, people. Throughout the surah, Allah repeats the word An-Nas, people, reinforcing 2 major lessons. First, it reminds us that Allah is the Rabb, the caretaker and master of all people. He understands human nature better than anyone, and therefore is best equipped to protect us. Second, many of our challenges and hardships stem from our interactions with other people. Only Allah, who holds authority over all of humanity, can protect us from harm caused by others. Number 5, the whisperings of Satan. A central theme in Surah An-Nas is seeking protection from the subtle and insidious whispers, waswasa, of Satan and his agents among jinn and humans. It's crucial to understand that these whispers aren't just direct temptations. They often come as persistent, negative thoughts that weaken a person's resolve over time. Satan has no real power over humans. His only weapon is to keep feeding these barely detectable suggestions until a person is deceived into acting upon them. The term waswas reflects this subtlety, indicating whispers that seem harmless but are designed to corrupt the heart. Number 6. Constant need for protection. The word khanas in the surah refers to the evil that continuously appears and disappears, like Satan, who retreats when we seek Allah's help but returns when we are vulnerable. This constant cycle shows that we are always in need of Allah's protection from these hidden forces, which are never idle. Number 7. Prophetic practice of reciting Mu'awwazatain. The Prophet, peace be upon him, would regularly recite both Surah Al-Falaq and Surah An-Nas before going to sleep each night. This practice highlights the surah's significance as a shield against both the external and internal harms that may affect us during the vulnerability of sleep. Conclusion. Surah An-Nas teaches us the necessity of seeking refuge in Allah from the unseen forces that seek to influence our hearts and minds. By acknowledging Allah's authority over ourselves and others, and by making it a habit to regularly recite the Mu'awwazatain, we protect ourselves from the subtle dangers posed by both jinn and humans. This surah serves as a reminder of the constant vigilance required to safeguard our faith and well-being in a world full of spiritual challenges. How do you seek refuge from negative thoughts or whispers in your daily life? Let me know in comments.